What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk to you about how you think about goals and goals in general, and share with you my old goals from 2 years ago, last year, and this year, and kind of what they were, how they changed, and what I really thought about them. Now, before we get started, I do a giveaway every single video, $25 of PayPal. All you got to do to win is comment, and I choose one random person every day. And secondly, I do a consulting call winner on my Instagram. So just comment on my last picture and you get a chance to win a consulting call with me. So the winner from yesterday was Chaz Holden for the consulting call. And for the $25 via PayPal, just email me, was Nikolai Yersu. That's how you say it. So sorry if I butchered your name, I probably did. So let's just jump right into this. Now, most people think about goals, and you see a lot of these bigger guys on YouTube saying, oh, I know I'm going to do this. Like, you have to really believe your goals. You have to know you're going to get them. When, yeah, that may help, but in reality, do most people believe they're going to hit it? No. So let me share some of my goals with you and what kind of like the real truth is behind these goals and what I actually thought. Because most of my goals, I like say on the surface, like the surface of me says, yeah, I can do that. Like, that's definitely possible. But in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, that's pretty hard. I don't think so. I think I set that too high. But then every time, crush the goal. So I just want to share with you what my goals were 2016, 17, and how they changed and just how they're different now. So in 2016 was very, very beginning of my entrepreneurial journey. My goal was to do 60,000 revenue on Amazon. Now at this time, I was only doing Amazon. That was it. So I wanted to hit 60,000 revenue on Amazon. Keep in mind, I had not started at this point. I just ordered my first product, no sales or anything at this point. So 60,000 revenue on Amazon. I wanted 4,000 profit per month by the end of the year. So be consistently making 4,000 because I wanted a Corvette Stingray at the time. I wanted to start 3 new products, and I wanted to have 20,000 in my bank account by December 31st. So I ended up being able to achieve all of these. I aimed pretty low in the grand scheme of things, when in reality, I was able to triple this from just one product. After 6 months, I ended up hitting 20,000 a month by the end of the year for 2016. And I believe I started 4 or 5 products, 2 of which failed, not counting my initial 3, but 2 of which failed. And then I had 3 doing pretty well. And I was able to get to 20,000 a month and able to achieve all of these. Now, I did make stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 goals. So if I hit the goals early, I set another one. Now, I didn't do that much this year, but I'll show you guys in a second. So stage 2, 100,000 revenue on Amazon, 10,000 profit monthly on Amazon. We got those. And then you can see stage 3, stage 4. And then I kind of stopped setting goals for that year because it was almost over. Now, 2017 is where it actually starts to get interesting. So you can see how little goals I have and how kind of general they are. And in 2017, this is the year I started YouTube. I started YouTube this year, February, I believe 9th. So keep that in mind. My goals at the start of 2017, make at least 90,000 profit to put towards a down payment for a house, aka a $600,000 house. And I had 25,000 in the bank already saved for that from 2016. Now, little did I know, I would need to save $250,000 for a $650,000 house because of the difficulty of getting financing when you've only been self-employed for 1 year. My next goal was, so we did hit this, we're in the house right now, but like I had to put 40% down, have at least 6 months, $40,000 worth of saving on top of a house, make at least 300,000 profit this year, 180,000 after taxes. So this is where the whole thing kind of comes into play. When I set that goal, I remember saying, oh, I don't know. I think my Amazon's going to go down. I feel like I got lucky. I don't know. And then when I started actually seeing what was possible and doing it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe. But did I believe I was going to hit that goal? I didn't think so. I thought I was setting it, so I didn't share these goals really with anyone until I thought I knew I could really hit them. But a lot of all my goals I've set, in the back of my head, I don't think I'm really going to hit them. I always say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But in the back of my head, I don't believe them, and that's okay. I'm sure that's how a lot of you guys are. You know it's possible, you know you could, but you feel like something's gonna go wrong, or you don't think it's like actually gonna happen because you can't picture it because it sounds unachievable, but it's really not. And a perfect example of that is me saying, I want to make 300,000 this year in profit, when in reality right now I'm at about 2.6 million profit this year. Like what? So if you told me that at the start of this year, I would have said no way. My goal, thinking at the start of 2017, I said, okay, this year I won't be able to, but next year my goal is going to be to make $1 million profit, when I was able to do that the first 4 months of 2017. So things can change quick. Things can pick up quick. Don't be afraid to set your goals higher. One thing I like to do is set kind of realistic goals, which would be more so these, and then set crazy dream goals, which probably aren't going to happen, but if you hit them, it's insane. So like an example would be, my realistic goal is to make 5 or 6 million profit next year. My dream goal would be 10 million plus. So I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't hit it, but it's just something to kind of aim for extra. I wanted to make 50,000 a month by December. We're doing about 200 to 300,000 a month now. Wanted to save 50,000 extra for a down payment on my Huracan. I ended up having to put 135,000 down. Again, the whole financing thing when you haven't been self-employed for 2 years. So we hit that goal. I wanted to build my Amazon to 40,000 a month profit by December 31st. Now this one I did not do because my Amazon account was hacked when I got to about 34,000 profit a month. I'm going to start another one early next year. I've just been busy working on a bunch of other stuff. So we did not hit this goal, which I'm not too sad about because we crushed all of these. I wanted to read 12 books this year. So did I do this? No, I read 1.5, I think. Now I abandoned this goal a month or two into the year. And I knew that in my head. I set the goal. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do it because I said it. And I'm like, no, it's a waste of time, because books for me, it was all the mindset stuff. I only read 1 or 2, well, 1.5 books this year because they were very useful. They were how-to and they were recommended by a ton of people. For me, it was a waste of time to read the mindset motivation crap books. And when I want to learn how-to information and actual real information, YouTube is way quicker, way easier to learn, and you don't have to waste time flipping and reading through a bunch of books. Now, books can be beneficial. I started reading some. I didn't read any that really changed anything. They were all motivational, which I never had an issue with being motivated, but it kind of showed me what was possible as well. So I did not read 12 books this year. I read 1.5. I wanted to attend a seminar. Kind of the same thing with the books. I looked at it. It was $3,500 with the hotel and everything. And I was like, it's too expensive for probably motivation type stuff. So I said, okay, I'm not worried about going to a seminar because I think it's going to be motivation and not utilize my time. So it is okay for your goals to change or you not to hit them on purpose when you see a better opportunity. An example would be if I said, okay, I'm going to invest in a real estate house and then a better investment opportunity comes up with a higher % return. Obviously, it would be better to abandon that deal and go with the other. So it is okay for your goals to change. I said I wanted to take another online course, which I did. I took 2. And I wanted to build my YouTube to 25,000 subscribers. Again, aiming low because I was kind of scared I wasn't going to hit the goals, even these ones. I was like, oh, I don't know. And we're probably going to end the year at 74, 75,000 subscribers, which is insane. Now let's move to stage 2. So after I hit some of these, I made a second one, and then I stopped after this and really focused on growth after I hit some of these goals. So I wanted to make $1 million profit this year. We hit that. Wanted to invest $100,000 in real estate, stocks, or cryptocurrency. I did that. Again, crypto wasn't there before. It said real estate and stocks. Actually, it said real estate. I mean, stocks only in the beginning, and then I changed it. And then crypto kind of took off, so then I added crypto again in there. Second goal was to grow YouTube to 50,000 subscribers. We did that. I wanted to make $100,000 per month by December 31st. We did that. Wanted to get YouTube ad revenue to $5,000 per month. We did that. We're at about $6,500 a month right now just from YouTube ads. For those that are asking, my CPM is $10 to $12 and it varies on what niche you're in. So if you see these vloggers making $2 to $3 per 1,000 views, it's the niche. It depends what people are running ads to. You can't really target people on a vlog in a niche as much as you can in make money online or in real estate or something like that. So the CPMs are higher. I wanted to buy a rental real estate property. I did not do this because of the difficulty of getting financing. Now, early next year, I will have 2 years, 2 tax returns of being self-employed and will be able to do this. So that's okay there because we're still going to do it. It just got delayed a little bit. Now, like I was saying with goals before, You see all these big guys online making crazy goals and hitting them, and them saying they knew they were going to hit it. And while that may be true, they might in the front of their head really think they're going to hit it, or even in the back of their head some. There is still doubt even at the point I'm at right now, and a lot of other people that I know that do well. That doubt is always there. You just can't let it affect how you act, because I know a lot of people say, oh, the law of attraction, you have to see it and believe it before it comes true. And I believe that's for the most part true, but I said this before I started, when I had my other car, I could always see in my head like the Lamborghini steering wheel, because that was always my goal, is that car. That was the dream car. I could always see that steering wheel, and I pretend I was driving it for a second when I was in my car. I'm like, wow, that seems surreal, but it doesn't seem too far off. It's weird. But always in the back of your head, you're always going to think, oh, that's probably too difficult of a goal. That's pretty far. I can't see myself like doing that. But you will be able to do it if you stick with it. I've never really had a goal I set I haven't hit. And I don't know if it's because I've only been doing it 2 years, but I set higher goals that scare the crap out of me for next year, which in my head right now, I'm going to say this, I don't believe I'm going to hit 6 million. I think that's crazy. But there is something in me that says I could hit 10 million. So it's like a constant struggle back and forth. So it is normal to have that. In your head, you're saying, I'm going to do this, I can do this, but there's always that doubt there. So completely normal. Just don't let it affect how you work towards your goals. I work towards them like all this and more is possible, but there always will be that small little doubt. So don't let it affect you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. And don't forget to comment so you can be entered for the giveaway.